Good afternoon. My name is Chloe Shear, and my purpose for today is to inform you about anxiety. Someone once said that living with anxiety is like being followed by a voice. It knows all your insecurities and it uses them against you. It gets to the point when it's the loudest voice in the room. It's the only one you can hear. So, do you have anxiety? What do people with anxiety go through? Everyone, ranging from children to adults, struggle with anxiety. So, struggling with anxiety can be very stressful and strenuous. It comes in all shapes and sizes, and not everyone knows exactly what it looks like. As someone who struggles with anxiety a lot, I have seen and dealt with these things numerous times. So, first, I'll discuss what exactly anxiety is. Second, I will discuss what anxiety looks like. And third, I will explain how to work through anxiety. So, now, what is anxiety? Anxiety is defined as a feeling of nervousness or unease, typically about an imminent event or something that is uncertain. So, how many different types of anxiety are there? There are so many different types of anxiety out there, but I'm going to explain 3 of them to you. Those are panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, and separation anxiety disorder. So, panic disorder is when you get this feeling of fear and doom constantly. You're constantly worried that something bad is going to happen. You're constantly worried and scared. Now, generalized anxiety disorder is when you just consistently worry about everything. Like, am I going to get my homework done? What am I going to do at my game tomorrow? Am I going to get enough sleep? That's like your day-to-day anxiety. And separation anxiety disorder it's more common in children, but it can happen in adults too. But it occurs when you're separated from someone you're really close to, normally a parent or a grandparent, someone that you have a really close relationship with. Now, anxiety doesn't have an exact cause. Like, doctors don't know why people get anxiety, but some risk factors to cause anxiety can include trauma, stress, personality, mental health disorders, genetics, or drug and alcohol use. So, now that I've discussed anxiety itself, I'm now going to discuss what anxiety can look like. So, anxiety comes in many shapes and sizes. But how do you know if you have anxiety? Well, some symptoms that can help you do this is feeling nervous, restless, or tense, having a sense of impending danger or panic or doom, increased heart rate, hyperventilating, shaking, sweating, trembling, feeling weak or tired, trouble concentrating, or trouble sleeping. Now, some other things that anxiety can cause but aren't necessarily symptoms are depression, substance misuse, trouble sleeping, digestive or bowel problems, such as like when a person gets really nervous, they'll like throw up or they constantly feel like they're sick. Headaches, social isolation, and problems functioning. Another thing that can occur due to anxiety is panic attacks. So a panic attack is a sudden episode of intense fear. And when you have a panic attack, normally it involves hyperventilating, shaking, headaches, and potential fainting. So now that I've discussed what anxiety looks like, I'm now going to explain to you some ways that you can work through anxiety. So there are multiple ways a person can work through anxiety, but the ones that I'm going to explain to you today are ones that I have firsthand experience with and that I often do and that I've seen done before. So the first one is identifying triggers. So how do you identify triggers? This is when you learn what situations or actions may cause you to have anxiety. When you do this, it can potentially help you to not get as anxious. Like if you know, hey, this is going to cause me anxiety, or this is going to set me off, this is going to make me panic, then you can try to avoid that situation, or you can say, I know I'm going to freak out, but it's okay, and then you can try one of your other methods to calm your anxiety down. A second way is stress management or relaxation techniques. These can include deep breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth, multiple times to try to regulate your heartbeat. Counting to 10, count really slowly from 1 to 10, maybe even backwards. Just try to get yourself to focus on something else. And then meditation. Meditation is a relaxation technique. It really works. It calms your heart rate. It makes you think about something else and not think quite so much. So, anxiety is a common issue that many people deal with. So, first, we discussed what anxiety is. Second, we discussed what anxiety can look like. And third, we talked about ways you can work through anxiety. Many people, ranging from children to adults, all struggle with anxiety. Anxiety is very stressful, and sometimes it can be really hard to work through. But as Emma Stone once said, anxiety is something that is a part of me, but it is not who I am. Thank you.